Greetings, Minecrafters, Nonsanity here, and welcome to another episode, episode 2, of Stoneblock here on the FTOG community server. I want to get a little bit farther into chickens and get some machines and some power running, so let's get started, hey? Alright, so let's start with some project chests. Well, actually, yes, let's start with some updates. I bred my wood chickens up to max tier here, and look how fast they produce wood. I think we saw that at the end of the last episode, if I remember, yesterday, or day before yesterday. So I've got tons of wood, and now a couple of bone chickens came around, so I'm already breeding those up. Let's swap those two in. They're better. This is still the manual way. I also bred up some smart chickens, which I've got one over here, and he's making eggs for me. Lots and lots of eggs. Don't really need lots of eggs, but I needed some to make the other chickens. The dye chickens. But I want to start making some machines, so I'm going to need some materials. And one way to do that, especially getting the dyes, is an atomic reconstructor, which is not that expensive to make. Let's get the recipe on it. No. Can we? There. Recipe. 4 iron, 4 redstone around this, which is 4 iron, 4 sticks, and black quartz, which I just cook up some black quartz dust I got from sifting, and I can make the atomic reconstructor. A furnace generator. No, that's the culinary. There we go, furnace generator. Iron, 2 redstone, a furnace, and then a machine block, which is iron, redstone, and a chest. Again, that's cheap enough. I made some of these flat transfer nodes. I'm going to have to actually bring that up here. For some reason, the R that I have for the sorting, I'll have to move that. But the flat transfer nodes, you flatten a regular transfer node with an anvil, and you get 8 of these guys. And these are just redstone, stone, chest, transfer pipe, which is some stone slabs, glass, and redstone. Again, cheap. A button, and now this thing, a power cell. I wanted a nice big power cell, which meant I needed prismarine shards. Didn't have any yet. You can get them from loot bags. They show up in loot bags. And you can get them from sifting sponges, which I thought was sort of interesting. Once we get the atomic reconstructor, though, we can turn nether quartz into prismarine shards. And nether quartz can be made from sifting soul sand. So, let's go ahead and put down the furnace generator with a flat transfer node. So we're going to put the transfer node on the side of this block. There it is. And this here, and it's going to start getting wood piped into it and making power. And then we can set down the atomic reconstructor here. I'm showing you how I did this the first time. And now I can put quartz in front of it, push the button, and it'll turn it into prismarine. But now, how to get the quartz? We need some soul sand. Alright. Buckets. Do I have buckets? I do have buckets. Let's get some water. Enderman just dropped out of nowhere. Come here. Getting a little bit of a lag spike there. How are we doing on people? Whoa! Look at all you guys. So busy. Oh, there's another one over there. Hey, you. Come here. I could probably make a better sword than an iron, but it's good enough for the moment. Ooh, I got a loot bag. What'd I get? Draconium dust and a better sword, maybe? 6 attack. 6 attack. Nah, it's no better. But it could be a backup for when a mine breaks. So I'll put that in there, the head in there, the draconium dust I'll put in that chest. I didn't have any of that. And the anvil I just had for demonstration purposes. Alright, so we've got some water and some empty buckets. So down here, I sifted... Which is it? Sifted sand in my diamond meshes, and I got some ancient spores. I came down here, and I put the ancient spores on some dirt, and I got mycelium. And I have this wooden barrel here. Put some water in it, and it starts transforming into witch water. Now I should actually put a... There we go. And this has a side effect of growing mushrooms, which are sort of handy. Let me show you why. Cow spawned in one of my areas. I stuck him over here. I'll leave that Enderman for now. Let's get some milk. Put some milk in a bucket. And then take one of these mushrooms. Either one will do. Put that in there. And you get slime. But sometimes... Sometimes when you do that... Aha! There we go. You get one of these super tough mini slimes. They can't do anything to you, but they have 20 health. They're tough little guys. Ooh, and I got a loot bag from them. Congealed blood slime. Ooh, a lava charm. That's nice. I'm putting that in my baubles. Let's see. Here. You get those. That. I guess the blood would go there. So you can see I did a lot of these slime blocks. I got those. Alright. And this one too. So slime is handy, making sticky pistons and whatnot. Don't have to deal with the rice, and just milk and mushrooms. Now let's head back down. Actually, let's get some sand. Run down to here. We got witch water. Put the sand in there. We have soul sand. And then we can go over to the diamond meshes, sift the soul sand. And I got some quartz. And you can throw the quartz down in front of that. Push the button. You get prismarine. And from that, I could make a power cell. Pop that down, set it to input, and then I put my atomic reconstructor up there with the button on the side. I heard a chicken breed. We'll want that one and that one. And those will go in there. Alright, so now I can zap stuff up there. Power cell can hold 1 million RF. Not bad. With an input and output of 5,000. Oh, I gotta set the output on the top, actually. I never did do that. What is it, open hand, I think? No. Might need a wrench. Probably need a wrench. I'll do that later. It's still got some power in it. I don't need it at the moment. I also made this little guy. He's pretty cheap. 5 iron, 2 blocks of redstone, and he holds 2 billion RF. So I'm just charging him up in there. And later I can put him in something else to output power. Or just carry it around with me as a power source before I set up wireless. Second project chest. Let's break this one. Still don't carry around an axe with me. Second project chest. I've expanded the garden, and now I want to make it automatic. So let's do that. We have a harvester from Cyclic. It's 2 emeralds, a diamond, 2 nether quartz. We can get that now. Obsidian. Did I show how to get obsidian? Let's get buckets. I made a quantum tank. Again, it's very cheap. Holds a ton of liquid, and I've got between them a flat liquid transfer node. So all I gotta do is put stacks of cobble in here, and it keeps melting it down to lava. I come over here, and down there I've got a, well, let's just show you, a stone barrel with water on top of it. Place some lava in it, turns into cobble, turns into, excuse me, obsidian. Actually, obsidian should be over in this chest. Keeping things straight. You go there. Extra prismarine goes there. Alright. So now we have that. We're going to place it right here. But this thing needs power. So we could make some sort of cable and pipe it down here, but I got plenty of those chickens. Let's just do the same setup again. Another roost, more chickens, and transfer nodes. So I need to control click to place it facing the other direction. And we'll put our chickens down like that and toss them in. They should start making wood. There it goes. We have power. And I want to have somewhere to, there's power going in here. It has a nice wide range, not the entire room, but a little bit of the sugarcane over there and all this wheat. So I'm going to need a lot of seeds. So expecting it to take up a lot of space, let's set up some filters. There we go. I'm going to need one more of those. I have them in here. There they are. If you have one in your hand, then you can actually see them through other blocks. See, I can see the one that's going between the chickens. I can see the one over there, and if I click it, I can now get inside where there's a transfer node. Has the filter. So I made these filters. They're cheap as well. Stick, string, redstone. And when you right-click them in the air, you can set what they're going to filter out. And I'm whitelisting seeds here. So I'll put that one in the top and put a crate on top. And this one will be, what's in here? Sugarcane, all right. And this one will be crop wheat. Put down 2 more chests. Come around here and tell it to always on. Oh, and area. So soon that should harvest everything. And we should get seeds up here, wheat down there, and sugarcane down there. And it'll be a little bit slow catching up. Yep. Oh, it's the crate. Yeah, there's everything in there. But it'll be a while before it triggers again. So there's going to be time for everything to get out. And that's the end of this chest. So that is a self-contained little harvesting system. I like it. We'll keep all the transfer nodes on us because they are very handy things. I got one of those inventory cakes, so now I've got this extra inventory. You can get to it by pushing a button up here after eating the cake, or I also have it bound to that key X, so I can just pop it open. I found that if I hit R, it also lets me get at it, so I can grab one item. So when I switch to the net, I can get to the net. That's sort of a nice, fast way of using it. Alright, now, so this chicken has also got a transfer node under it, so it's been pulling out all these eggs. And I did test the farm, and it got lots of stuff. I've been 3x3ing the hay into bales, 3x3ing the sugarcane into compressed sugarcane, and 3x3ing the wheat into seed bags, just so it takes up less room, because I've got a lot. How are we doing over here? Oh, they're going so much faster now. That one. So these will almost be ready. That'll be good, because I want to have a lot of dyes, because you can use this nest to hatch eggs. Let's get an example here. Let's get some of the bone meal that I've sifted to start with. And we're going to toss it up there. Oh, come on. Did I put it too high? I guess I put it too high. I'll have to move that. Let's just leave it there for the moment and just make a step stool. Alright. Push the button. Oh, they've turned that off. Usually all the... Oh, no, I need to make the dye lens. That's right. This got a lens of color. So make a lens, which is glass around black quartz. Alright, we can do that. Easy, easy. Some black quartz, toss that in to cook. I already had some, good. And some glass. Should be in here. I have 4. It was just one piece of glass, right? No, 8 pieces of glass. Give that priority. Chicken. Alright, so we got the glass around the black quartz. There we go. Slap it on the front. Toss the bone meal in. It's now black. Is that one of the ones I'm going to need? I think we need red. There we go. Red. So now I can take a stack of eggs. I already had a stack of eggs. Come over here. And we get 8 red eggs. Now you can put them in there and let them hatch, and that's a surefire way to get it. But now that I have so many eggs and unlimited dye, I'm just going to toss them. And then hit them with the chicken stick. See, I only got 1. But that's okay. I'll have plenty soon. Especially getting the white dye from the bone chickens. That's going to be great. Another thing I can do with the bone chickens is setting up something very similar to this, but a, what's it called? Fertilizer? Plant fertilizer? Well, I can't do this one quite yet. It needs plastic. I thought maybe Cyclic had one. Made user. Maybe not. Maybe I will have to do the Cyclic, but that is something I want to do. But it takes bone meal and would cause this to grow faster. Actually, you know, I don't really need it to grow faster. I've got a lot of seeds. Let's hold off on that until I get my chicken breeding system up and running and see if it actually needs more help. Let's just flop one of those over there. Let's go ahead and get another... Keep using this bone dye for now. I know you could put a pressure plate to make it automatic, but I like having control. Alright, red. Around an egg. No luck. But yeah, no problem with eggs. No problem with eggs. This might be a 10-10-10. Nope, close. Gonna replace you. It'd be so nice to get the automated system set up for that. That will be next. Alright, so I have a room over here that I've started digging out. This will be where chickens are done. It's a big room. I have plans. So let me be back in a little bit. I'm going to craft up some of the items for that room. I'll be right back. Alright, I've gotten things together. Let's start into stuff. First, I want to do something a little special, so I have a little project chest over here I've put together. Let's grab the items out. First, I want to show you this little guy, the sound recorder from Random Things. Right-click it, and it tells you what sounds it's heard recently. Now, I already gave this a try. It's got 2 sounds in it, but actually, we'll do that last. That's the last thing, because there aren't any sounds yet. Let's make some sounds. I made some iron spikes. I'm going to put them down there. And then let's place a dispenser there. There we go, facing inwards. We're going to put a timer on it here. We're going to put one of these flat transfer nodes holding control to make it face downwards. Put a roost there with an egg-laying smart chicken 10-10-10 in it. So it's going to be putting eggs in there. We'll set this down to 5, I guess. No. Do 10 ticks, so twice a second. Is that too fast? A little bit too fast. Still a little bit too fast. Oh, wrong way. Alright, we'll take it up to 20. One second. Alright, that seems to be stable. Well, that's probably as fast as the transfer node can pipe them down. Maybe we should make it a little faster. Let's do that. Let's make it a little faster. Take out our chickens here. And instead of the transfer node, which to pick it up, I need to get some others and left-click it. We'll now put that there. I made some item conduit. I'll show you that in a moment. Extract all the time. Insert. Put the chickens in here. It looks like once a second is about right. So I guess I can keep it more compact. It's not going to make a huge difference. Yeah, let's go with more compact. Experimentation. Control click. Put lost the hopper. Where'd it go? There it is. Not the hopper, the roost. I'll put these in there. Alright. So that's going. Let's get another piece of smooth stone to fill in the hole. Now, they're going to be dropping stuff down there. You can see it down there. So I made some item collectors. There we go. And these are eggs from the previous run. I can load them all in there. So now, everything that gets picked up gets dumped into this chest. Loot bags. We're going to be getting loot bags from chickens. Faster than setting up a mob farm. Alright, now we've got this sound block here. Actually, I want to put it over here. It takes these sound patterns, and now we're getting to the sound thing. So if I hold this up, and I crouch right-click, it turns on a little red light. And now, it just jumped in my hand twice. Once for the chook, and once for a quack. And that's probably good enough, so crouch right-click to turn it off. Now I can open it up. I can put a blank pattern in here, which are these things. Lapis, string, paper. And then you pick what you want, and pick what you want. Chicken death. So that's chicken death, and this is dispenser launch. Put those two in there. Those two sounds are gone in a 10-block radius around this block. Very precise sound control. So let's put that away, that away, that away, that away. And this will go in storage because I don't need to carry it around with me. But now we're beginning loot bags. So many loot bags that I've had to cut in here from the future to show us small modification to the system. We still have the item collector on the storage crate, but now piping out of it, it goes into a bag storage. And I don't have any filters on here, but the only thing that can go into here are loot bags. Over 18,000 of which have now gone in, or at least 18,000's worth. This thing just ends up holding the Inferium Essence and anything else I happen to drop around this area, like some cobble or an ender pearl. It works really good. And you don't have to set up a whole mob farm to get your loot bags. But now we're beginning loot bags. Because I want an overclocker, a wand of acceleration. Let's get that. So we put that in there. And we got some quartz enriched iron. Nice. Yeah, I made, over here, this simple alloy smelter real quick, just so I can make those conduits. You put some iron and ender pearls, and you get pulsating iron. And then you can break that down into nuggets and use that to make item conduits with binder, which is made from roasting binder, which is just gravel, sand, and clay. So it wasn't too hard. I just had to make the one machine. So I got plenty of conduit for making things. All right, that's done. We'll be getting loot bags. Let's run over here. Hello, cow. And do the next project chest. Oh, yeah, I already opened some loot bags. I have now climbing gloves, lava charm, fire charm, antidote charm, air charm, void charm, sleep charm. So yeah, so now I don't fall. I can crouch to come down. That won't work long term in this base, but it might be handy later on. Actually, let's just go ahead and turn it off for now, which is right-clicking on it. Can leave the others on. Alright, here is next project. Now I've got multiples in here, so we're going to have to take out just one of each of the things I have 5 of. Slight interruption here to replace that scene with a better one. So here we have our project crate here, and all the parts that we need, including my sword, which wasn't supposed to be part of that, and some chickens and seeds to do it with. Alright, first we want to take a block breaker from random things and place it down. Now it will try and break anything that's placed in front of it the moment it's placed. And it takes a little bit of time, however long the hardness of the item says it should take. So that takes a little while. Put the chicken breeder there, it takes a lot longer, which we're going to count on. If you give it a redstone signal, it'll stop. Now for the block placer we need, we're going to put it here. This is the open blocks placer. It will place, as long as it has a redstone signal and a block update. Notice it's not doing anything, but I do something next to it, and it places. And now it's working. I think it needs that first initial block update to register the redstone torches under it the way it was placed. Just something odd about it, but you don't have to worry about it. As you construct this, it will get its plenty of updates, so it'll work. Alright, next we need to place the drawer. This is a basic 2x2 drawer. Place it here and then break this, and then behind it we're going to attach a torch. So now the block breaker is not going to work because it's getting powered by this redstone torch. But if for some reason this drawer decides to put out a redstone signal, then that'll turn off the torch and allow the block breaker to work. So we're going to do that by adding the redstone min upgrade. We're also going to add a storage downgrade. So if you now crouch right click with an open hand, you'll see these two have been installed. This has the effect when both drawers are full, 1 and 2. It causes the block breaker to break. And thanks to Asteranx for suggesting the drawer here. Now, we're going to need to be picking up items from the world as they drop. So for that, we're going to put this back here. And I'm going to bring its radius down to 3. So from 3 blocks out, so from this edge forward, anything there is going to be picked up by it. You can probably get away with 2. But if you build multiples of these, they can't be too close together or one will be picking up the other's items. So keep that in mind. 2 is probably enough. Yeah, 2 radius is good. Alright, now we need to put down some item conduit. One's going to go here, and one's going to go up here. This one is going to be extracting all the time and inputting here, but it needs a filter. We have a basic item filter, which is set to only whitelist the chicken breeder. So I put that here. So that means if the chicken breeder is in this crate, it's going to get pulled out and stuck into here. There it is. So that works. And the block placer will replace it. And now that it's there, we can say this one, extract all the time, and this one, insert all the time. We don't need any filters here. Basically, any chickens that are in these 2 drawers are going to be trying to go into there. If they can't, because it's already got 2 chickens here, then they're just going to stay in the drawers. At least the first one will. As soon as you get a second one, redstone torch goes off, the chicken breeder is broken, and the seeds and the 2 chickens that are in it get dropped in the world. They get picked up by this item collector and placed into the chest. The chicken breeder goes down into the placer and gets placed again. Now the block breaker will start trying to break it, because it's still getting no redstone signal. But once this chicken breeder is back and empty, the 2 chickens that are in here can go through the conduit and re-enter the unit. We just need to do one more thing, and the easiest way to do that here is to change the color of that for a moment. So when I break this and it gets picked up, it stays in the chest because the color is wrong. It's brown now. We need to place 2 flat transfer nodes, one over here and then one control clicked over here. This one needs a filter, and let me show you what's in the filter. Seeds. Whitelist seeds. I need another one so I can open it. Actually, I've got my yellow wrench now, so there we go. Nope. I guess that doesn't work on the... Oh, no, that wouldn't work on the wrong mod. Put that back and just get another one of the flat transfer nodes. Now I can right-click it and place the filter in there. So that's going to allow only seeds to flow through from the crate into the breeder. This one is going to take anything. The only thing it can pull out are the descendant chickens that are created. And now I think it's all set. All we have to do is set this back to green, and it's ready to run. So to use it, you come up, and often you'll have, from whatever breeding process you've got to get the initial eggs, like I showed you with the red eggs, you'll have some chickens, spread them out evenly, and now we're going to need some seeds. So I've got some seeds here, and this is probably more than you want to put in there in one go. But they're going to get put over here, and now it's going to start to breed the chickens up. Now I have gotten the acceleration wand, and I made this quantum battery. It's really, really cheap. Can I get the recipe up here? 2 blocks of redstone, 5 iron, and it holds 2 billion RF. It's not very charged. In fact, it's so not charged that it doesn't even register as 1%. But now I can crouch right-click with the wand, and we can greatly increase the progress. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and poop. The first chicken is bred. It is removed from here and placed in the first slot of the drawer. Now, when you're initially starting one of these out, if you have this acceleration wand and can do exactly what I just did, you can go ahead and take that chicken out, come in here and place it next to it. That will jumpstart the process just a little bit, and it's worthwhile doing that first manual thing if you're here when the first chicken is born. But now you can just walk away and let it run in the background. You can have multiple of these and they can all just run in the background. But we're going to stand here and accelerate it. Alright, so we're coming up on the second chicken. 99. There it goes. It breaks. Bits fly everywhere. It places it. The chickens move in. Just that easy. And now we have a 4-2-3 and a 3-4-3. Accelerate them. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. First child. Chick. Second chick. Breaks. Drops. Picks up, places, and reloads. Now it's 555 and 545. With the acceleration wand and this breeder, you could put a weight on your mouse button and walk away. Go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, get a snack, drink. Come back, and you'll probably have some 10-10-10 chickens. Now you notice there were 2 chickens. There's 3 chickens in that top drawer. If it breeds the same chicken with the same numbers, it will stack with the first one. It'll continue doing so until there's 16 of them, or you get a second one. Normal breeding, you're not going to get 16 of the same when there's 3 different numbers that could change. But you might get a couple. So there's 2 seeds used every breeding operation, so it might use up some extra seeds. Have a lot of seeds. Alright, so now we keep going here. There's the 2. It doesn't hurt to keep holding down the right mouse button during this whole reset period. You might break the thing a little bit quicker, but it'll still work. Alright, we're at 888 and 878. Might help to aim high so you're not hitting the block breaker and accelerating it. We're at 9-10-10 and 10-9-9. They're going really fast now. Now, you see that they're all stacking in that first slot. That's probably because they're all 10-10-10s. If you're around, you can come over here, grab the 10-10-10s out of there, and put them into the 2 slots manually. If you don't, then 16 will show up there before it resets. Now that's fine. You want a bunch of the 10-10-10s. You want 2-3 stacks of your max tier chickens. So you've got 1 stack to process and another stack to breed up more. But once you get 17 over there, it'll still reset and bring those chickens in. So now we've got the stack of 16 and there's 3 extras. It's going to go really fast. This is now with no acceleration. I mean, these are first tier chickens at first tier at max numbers. They breed very quickly. These will all fill up, and then, well, they'll fill up because they'll go out and they'll come back in because they stack now with what's in here. This connection is live if they're the same numbers. So this will keep going until these are both 16, then they'll start stacking up over here. And then once you've got 3 stacks and you get the next one, that's when it breaks, and you'll end up with a couple stacks of 10-10s in here, and probably 1 partial stack in the breeder, and that's where it stops. Sorry about that. And just so we can see that happen, let's super speed it. So the 2 stacks are not full because the chicken on the outside, it keeps disappearing, is going back in. We're going faster than the seeds can refill. Let's manually put some seeds in there. Those transfer nodes are not speedy. Alright, now we're filling up. There we go. It looks like it's actually going to keep running because we had more than 1 stack because I was accelerating it. Normally that wouldn't happen. So we've got a whole bunch of 10-10-10 chickens just made during the course of this video. Now, higher tier chickens will take a little longer to run. The acceleration wand is very useful there. But again, this is a setup you can just walk away from. Put 2 chickens into it, walk away. As long as you don't put too many seeds, it won't run out of control and make tons and tons of the chickens. But if you got plenty of seeds, it doesn't hurt. So that's the new chicken breeder. 1 filter down on this one to limit only the chicken breeder block itself to go through. And 1 filter on that transfer node to let only seeds through. The rest are just input, output, straight through. That's it. All right. So I think that's going to about do it for this episode. There was a lot done. I hope you liked everything, and I'll be doing a mob farm next. You can see I'm getting the room ready. Hey, look, there's an Enderman in there. Got some dark glass up. I'm going to have some vector plates in there, and probably the mob grinding utilities grinder. So I got an automated farm, getting automated chicken breeding. I've got some automated loot bags, and I'm going to have an automated mob farm next. Automation. It rocks. Talk to you later, guys. Take care. Be good. And see you next time.